Hey guys, Dr. Lauren here. Okay, so I want to go over essential oil resources really quickly. So if you are someone who wants to learn more about how to use essential oils safely, effectively, and to look up conditions, okay, or things that you can use them for, because we can't actually always talk about that on videos, just to be compliant. So these are a few books that I highly, highly recommend. You do not need to get all of them. Okay, in fact, if you really just want to start, I would start with an app on your phone called the Modern Essentials. I think it's about $7. It's not as thorough as these books, but it is an awesome way to start. So that way you could look up bee sting and it would tell you what essential oils it would recommend, or you can look up what peppermint and lavender do, and it would also tell you more about that chemistry. So speaking of Modern Essentials, there are quite a few Modern Essentials books. Generally, they update these about once a year, so there's many editions. This is a smaller version of the Modern Essentials Usage Guide. I like to just carry these around just because it's a little bit smaller. This is an older edition, but actually, if you can still find this, it's a great book. So this is the 5th edition of the Modern Essentials book, but I love this. It's basically like an encyclopedia. So I can look up, hang on, let's find something here. I can look up ovaries and find out what essential oils are good for ovaries. Or I could look up, again, something like Breathe, which is a doTERRA blend, and it would tell me all about Breathe. In the back, there is an A to Z index, but there's also a quick reference guide here, and this will be in the smaller version as well, so that you can look up different essential oils and find out if they are okay for children or adults, or if you are pregnant, and if you need to dilute them or take them internally, or if you're allowed to, or if it's more of a topical essential oil. So these are just great resources. You can probably find these for relatively cheap on Amazon. That's generally where I buy things because Amazon's awesome. And then I found this essential oil book, which is probably my brand new favorite, maybe because it's absolutely beautiful, but it's called The Essential Life. I also bought this on Amazon. There's a lot of essential oil websites, so you don't need to buy on Amazon. I just have Prime, so I like the shipping. And this is similar, but it is a little more thorough. It has essential oil recipes, so whether you need immune and lymphatic support, or if you need pain or skin support, there are some really cool recipes in here. And it's just a really beautiful book. Again, it's gonna have that A to Z guide. It's gonna tell you more about essential oils specifically. I love all their personal care stuff. They have some awesome information about emotions and essential oils in here, and just about how exactly that works. They even have cooking recipes, which is awesome. So this is not in particular with any company. I do use doTERRA specifically, and so these books go great with doTERRA. They'll talk individually about the essential oils, rosemary, all that kind of stuff, and how you get the essential oils. And then they still have that guide on looking things up specifically as far as conditions for therapeutic support, things like that. All of these books are going to have a ton of essential oil chemistry, a ton. So that is a good way to learn about that. Now, if you're not a textbook person or you just want free information, go to doTERRA.com. There is a ton of information, from videos to science and research, which I love. It's actually doTERRA Science blog, and they have essential oil research coming out all the time about maybe the essential oil, or about how it works with certain things like respiratory support. So that's an awesome way to get your essential oil research information. DIY recipes, there's all that kind of stuff. Cooking, if you like to make stuff, craft kind of stuff. And there's also aromaticscience.com. That is not in particular with any essential oil brand, but there is a ton of great research on aromatic science. There's even a ton of research on PubMed. Public medicine is called PubMed, and you can Google that and find essential oil research, particularly with common essential oils like lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, things like that. Now, if you are someone that wants to learn more about essential oils and emotions, they are going to talk about that in these books. This is a specific emotions and essential oils book. Again, I found this on Amazon. Recipes just talks about the different essential oils. They are going to have a lot of overlapping information, but you can kind of go towards what you need. And then if you're someone who wants to learn more about pregnancy or babies, this is a book I really like. as well as, this is a new one I just got as well, to help with patients and family and friends that are dealing with newborns or trying to get pregnant or post-pregnancy, all that kind of stuff. So lots and lots of resources. That way you can find what fits your needs. Again, there's tons of free information. Just go to doterra.com, or you can download the Modern Essentials app for I think about $7 on your phone, and always have information at your fingertips. Please contact me with any questions. Dr. Lauren, springboardchiropractic@gmail.com or springboardchiropractic.com. See ya.